guys, good morning. Today I was gonna do something a little bit different, just for the fun of it. So I'm gonna go ahead and do like what I usually do in the morning, my morning routine, wash my face, brush my teeth, um, put on some other stuff that I put on my face that I'll show you guys. And then I'll be smoking a bowl while I do the whole process as well. So I hope you guys are having a great day. If you're new, welcome to my episodes. Basically here what I do usually is tell stories and while I'm smoking a blunt, a joint. Today I am doing something completely different. I'm gonna go ahead and do smoking my wake and bake and doing my morning routine. So I wanted to go ahead and show you guys what I do. I'm gonna brush my teeth, just show you guys, go all in on my personal life, all up in my bubbles, but I'm fine with that. So let's go ahead and do all this. So basically, I'm obviously gonna start off with brushing my teeth, cause I'll be doing everything with stinky ass breath. But I wanted to go ahead and just go all out, do a little freestyle video this morning, just do whatever, talk about whatever, and while I do all of this as well. So I'm gonna brush my teeth real quick, just give me a moment. Alright, you guys. So I had like kind of thinking, oh, maybe I should talk right now while I was brushing my teeth. Thinking like, what should I talk about, because don't have it really planned out, because I was gonna like freestyle, but I thought maybe I can go ahead and tell you guys like stories of when I was young and would do some crazy shit and be wild and get into trouble and stuff like that. While I do my face, you brush your teeth in the morning, you nasty, you gotta go brush your teeth. So I'm gonna go ahead and start off with brushing my hair, because your hair just feels so refreshing when you brush it. I know you ladies understand. So when I was younger, I was bad. But I'm not like, I don't regret shit because I had fun, and now I'm at a place in my life where I'm calm as fuck. I don't, nothing like before. So, and I don't feel like ever going out, like have the need to, because I feel like I already took that out of my system when I was younger. So I think that's what's pretty cool. Me and my husband always talk about that, how like, good thing that, even though it was crazy and wild, we were young and stuff, but it's better younger than older, because we want to be old as fuck over here doing some stupid shit, But when I was young, it kind of all started like after middle school, like that middle school summer. I remember that middle school summer, I moved on from Risho middle school, and we were gonna have like the whole the whole limo thing and all, everybody going and stuff, and I ended up not going, and I ended up getting together with like another group of my friends that are more like getting drunk and doing shrooms and all that stuff, So I'm gonna go ahead and start with the oil-free acne wash. It's pink grapefruit foaming scrub. It smells really, really good, and I love how it makes my face feel. Like literally, you can tell right after the difference. So I love this. I've been using it for like ever. So anyways, we were young and we were supposed to all like graduate from middle school to high school, and us, this group of people, we decided to get together. We like bought a bunch of shrooms and stuff with the money that our parents had given us for whatever the night. So I'm gonna go ahead and like, you wash your face, you put water on your face, and then you like scrub it up and just put it on for a little bit and scrub it in your face for just a little bit. Not for too long, obviously, because then your face dries up too much if you like keep shit like this on too long. But so we all decided to get shrooms, and then we found like an abandoned house, and we took the shrooms, and we were all just chilling, and we're like, fuck, it's not hitting us, So we're like, we're gonna go ahead and we smoke some weed so it can hit us, because that's what they say, how it hits you harder. We didn't have orange juice, obviously. We were in an abandoned house, so we didn't have much of anything to go for, just what we had. We all live close, but obviously we're not going to go to our parents' house and be like, oh hey, we're supposed to be graduating or being in our like other group, you know. But we all took shrooms, and then like everybody took like a little nap. It was so funny. Like everybody just passed out, and then we woke up and everybody's like, what the fuck, it was hitting us, and we were all like fucked up. And some people started tripping out like scary, supposedly saying, oh, I see somebody in the house with us and this and that. So everybody started tripping, and then we all ran out of the house all scared and shit. But we ended up just going and getting high, and then we ended up all staying together at one friend's house, because our parents were cool like that. We all knew each other, so like we were all really close. I'm gonna go ahead and like wipe this stuff off. That was like the first time that like everything started from that time. Like after that, we all went like on a little like rampage spring where we were doing so bad. We were like literally like not going home and go on the run and be stealing our parents' cars and like just be hanging out and stuff, you know, like bad shit, you guys. Like we would really put our parents through some shit. And like it's crazy because you don't think about it now as a parent, like damn, you know, you put your parents through like a scare, the worst thing ever. And I don't speak about that proudly, you know, because putting my mom through that was not the part of the experience that was fun, you know what I mean? Just to hang out with the friends. Obviously when you're young you do stuff, you know, you're young, you're experiencing things and everything. So like at the end of the day, it made me who I am, and thank God, you know, my mom, I always like try to make it up to her, and still forever I will always try to make it up for her forever. Because I'm like just like waiting for until my daughter gets older and be like, I wonder what the fuck they're gonna be putting me through. Because you know what they say, when you are bad to your parents, your kids are gonna be like 10 times worse. So I shall see, you guys. But so I do have a little mustache going on, guys. Little mustache. It's funny because my husband's like, I love your mustache, don't take it off. But honey, I am leaving this stash on. So I got a little stash going on. I'm gonna go ahead and remove it. When I started getting a little older, obviously it didn't last long. I mean, I didn't want to continue to do all of that, but once all the summer was over, and I guess summer wasn't over to us in our head. We were like, no, we just want to continue to hang out and have fun and do our craziness, you know. So when school came along, like we literally, I would be in class with like a gallon of vodka, and we would be passing it around in class. I was surprised at how many people were like so down, you know, but we were all like drinking and shit. And I was with a lot of the people that during summer, but some of the people went to Kennedy, so they would hit us up, and then they would be like, oh hey, let's go ahead and meet up, I'll pick you guys up, we have the whip, our parents a whip or whatever, you know. So it'd be like, oh yeah, come soup us up. And so like I got caught up with the bottle. So when they were like, oh, you gotta go, security's coming up or whatever, I was like, fuck that. So I like grabbed the bottle and I just like ran out and left. And then I already had the homeboys waiting for me outside, and I was like, fuck that shit. So then like I had left my phone in my backpack, and when we stopped somewhere, I see my phone like a couple hours later, and I had like 1,000 missed calls from my mom, and she was all like, you need to go back to school, they called me and all of this. And like that's when I went on the run for the first time, because we were all like, we can't go home, we just got caught up and all this craziness. So we would like go on the run, and we would just be driving. I don't even know how the heck we all learned to drive. I mean,
We were all young as fuck, barely entering high school, just learning how to drive by stealing the whip.
And we would literally like, every time we would go on the run, we would be like picking up the homies to smoke, and then they'd be like, oh, I'm on the run now too. So we were just like going on the run for no reason, not because like something bad was happening, but because we were just like, oh, just being rebels, wanting to be with each other. Like, oh, if you're on the run, then I'm on the run too, and I'm not going home, and all kinds of stupid shit, you know. So, and it's crazy because, you know, you think about these things and you're like, damn, I actually did all this shit. But like I said, it's experiences and moments, you know, that you're like look back at and you laugh at. You're like, oh my god, I was crazy, and there's nothing wrong with that. But so I started getting a little bit older, obviously, and that stuff started going away a little bit more because you know, you grow up and you're just like, this is old, I don't want to be doing this shit no more. So we kind of all started just growing up and just started doing our thing, but we would still go out, you know, we would still meet up and go to meets and do all this shit. And then one time, me and my homegirl, we were like underage or whatever. I'm putting on some lotion because, you know, I be washing dishes a lot. These kids and my husband, with all of them together, it's just a pain in the butt. But the races, and when we got pulled over, right away, like as soon as people get pulled over, I guess they have like a date and like when they were born and a different name and all of that shit. And like I was never prepared because I was just a bad liar. Like that was my one thing about everything. Like I just was a horrible liar. I couldn't lie about shit, and I would get caught up real quick. So whenever the cop would pull us over, everybody would be cool except for me because I was the only one like, fuck, you know, tell him my name, tell him my age, my real one, and I would just be like, gotta get taken because it's already curfew, and so I would have to go and get picked up by my mom later on. She was some bullshit. So I'm gonna go ahead and put some facial spray with aloe, herbs, and rose water. I love rose water stuff because obviously it's natural and it smells awesome. So that's what I'm gonna go ahead and spray on my face because it keeps it hydrated. You know, after doing face washes and stuff, obviously your face does get dry. So I don't really do makeup and shit, but I go ahead and do mascara and my wing and stuff, but that's really like as much as I do. So here I'm gonna go ahead and do obviously the rose water stuff as well. It's Rose All Day Oil Free Serum. It brightens and tightens your face. So if you guys want to see this, it's awesome. It does make a difference. You can tell when you put it on. But anyway, so like at that point I got like a couple curfews in 1 month because I was just going out and going out. So when I had to go to court for one of those things, he was all like, your mom is gonna thank me for this. He's like, you're on house arrest for having too many curfew tickets. So I was like, fuck. So there I go. But it was cool. I mean, it wasn't like all bad or anything. It got me doing like a little good. Got a lot of shit going, you know. So I was like, whatever. My weed man would literally go to my doorstep and like give me what I needed. So I was like, cool. And I wasn't on DUIs. I wasn't on UAs or anything. So I was like, as long as I'm not on UAs, I smoke and I could be home. I don't give a fuck. But after that, I started chilling, you know. Obviously, you start growing up, like I said, and you're like on a whole different level in life. And you grow up, and she changes, you know. But so I'll go ahead and do that, and then after that, you guys, I put this lip scrub. It's sea salt scrub. It makes your lips like. It takes away all the dry skin on it, so when you put it on, and it smells so good, and it's just awesome. But yeah, guys, so just some stories about my life when I was younger. Some stupid stuff, but definitely stories to talk about when I'm older. And they're memories that you will never forget. But thank you guys for joining me in my morning routine. So basically that's all I do. Just my 2 face washes, one for blackheads, one for the oil of the face, because that's what I have problems with. Everybody has a different skin, so just because I use this and it works on me doesn't mean it's the same for you. It's obviously always different for everybody. So those are the 2 face washes that work for me. And then of course, like I showed you guys, I put on my spray to hydrate my face, and then I put this serum that helps it brighten and tighten. And then of course I do my lips as well. So yep, thank you guys for joining me, and I don't know what I'll be doing next time. Maybe a cooking episode, maybe something, I don't know. I'll just be doing little episodes of what I do in my daily life. And thank you guys so much for joining me. Please like if you liked this video, subscribe and comment if you have anything, any ideas or any comments to make on like anything that I could work on or whatever. But I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Bye.